Did you know that the human brain has the capacity to store approximately 2.5 petabytes of information? That's nearly 1 million gigabytes, or put another way, around 3 million hours of TV shows. You could leave your television running for more than 300 years and barely scratch the surface of what your brain can hold. Incredible, isn't it? Now, in order to manage all that information, our brains have developed two systems: short-term and long-term memory. Short-term memory, also known as working memory, is like the notepad of the brain. It holds the information you're currently using, allowing you to hold a phone number in your head or remember the next item on your grocery list. However, it's fairly limited, holding only about 7 items at a time and for about 20 to 30 seconds. Long-term memory, on the other hand, is like the hard drive of the brain. It's where information gets stored for longer periods, from minutes to a lifetime. This includes facts, experiences, skills, and our understanding of how the world works. It's much more robust than short-term memory, with virtually unlimited capacity and duration. But how do we move information from short-term to long-term memory? This process is called consolidation, and it's where things get interesting. Consolidation requires something called repetition or rehearsal. The more often you repeat or practice something, the stronger the memory becomes, and the more likely it is to move into long-term storage. However, it's not just about repetition. Emotional experiences tend to create strong memories as well. Think back to a time when you felt intense joy, sadness, or fear. Chances are, you can remember that moment vividly. That's because our brains are wired to remember emotionally charged events, a trait that likely helped our ancestors survive. Now, why does all this matter? Understanding how memory works can help us use it more effectively. If you're studying for an exam, for example, don't just cram the night before. Instead, spread out your study sessions over time. This allows for more repetition and better consolidation, improving your chances of remembering the material in the long run. Likewise, if you're trying to remember a phone number or a grocery list, try breaking it down into smaller chunks. This can help overcome the limitations of short-term memory and make the information easier to remember. Furthermore, try to make learning an emotional experience. This doesn't mean you need to burst into tears every time you study, but try to find a way to connect with the material on a personal level. This could be through relating it to your own experiences, finding a way to make it fun, or even just appreciating the beauty of the subject matter. In conclusion, memory is a powerful tool, and understanding how it works can help us use it to our advantage. So, whether you're studying for an exam, trying to remember a phone number, or just wanting to keep your mind sharp, remember these tips. They might just make the difference between forgetting and remembering. After all, as the saying goes, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Now, let's shift gears a bit and look at how our understanding of memory has influenced the development of artificial intelligence, or AI. AI models, like neural networks, are designed with the human brain as a model. They use a form of memory to learn from past experiences and make decisions. Take, for instance, the voice assistant on your phone. When you ask Siri or Google Assistant a question, they pull from their memory of past interactions to understand your request and provide an accurate response. The same goes for recommendation systems on platforms like Netflix or Amazon. They remember your past preferences to suggest movies or products you might like in the future. Even more advanced AI, like the systems guiding autonomous vehicles, use memory to navigate the roads safely. They remember traffic rules, previous routes, and even specific driving conditions to make split-second decisions. So the next time you ask Siri a question, get a movie recommendation from Netflix, or marvel at the idea of self-driving cars, remember that it's all thanks to our understanding of memory. The power of memory, it seems, isn't just confined to the human brain, but is also shaping the future of technology.